We are really excited about the 16th year of Sustainable House Day. So we've actually been running it in this region for 16 years, and each year it tends to be growing bigger and better each year. So we've had a month long of events, and we're coming up to the end of that month, which is highlighted by our Open House Day, which is happening on this Saturday. So Saturday, the 26th of October. And it's going to be a wonderful day where there's going to be 8 homes open around the region in 3 different local government areas. So Cedar Grove, Geelong, Borough of Queenscliff, and Surf Coast Shire. We're going to have 8 homes around that region open. And a Sustainable House Day was developed to really support the community to be able to, and homeowners and people living in rentals and homes, to be able to actually make practical changes to make their homes more comfortable, more cost effective, and to lower their emissions, and give them real practical examples of how to make more sustainable homes for them and for the larger climate. And so we're really proud to have an amazing showcase of 8 homes, and they vary from new builds. We've got actually our first ever 10-star straw bale home that's going to be shown in Modiwarri and opened in Modiwarri, which is really quite fantastic. And there is not that many of them in Australia, let alone in Victoria. And so to have a 10-star home open is extra exciting for people to go and see what that looks like, how they can implement these things within their area and within their own homes. And so we've got new homes, we've got renovated homes, and also retrofitted homes, as well as some showcases of passive house designs from a renovated home to a passive house renovation, and also an in progress passive house. And so that is really interesting for those who want to understand what goes into actually implementing a passive house design, because that's quite an involved process, and one that Australia has been doing a little bit in, but other countries have been more developed in for many, many years. And we're kind of learning and catching up in regards to how to design these homes better. And so passive house is an option that has been a growing space in Australia, and it's really exciting that we have 2 examples of them. One of how you take an old beach house that's run down into a passive house design, and one that's a new build but is in progress. So you get to actually go in and see what's involved with the envelope, see what's involved with the build, and learn about that. But during the day, you'll actually have the opportunity to tour around, have a look at these homes, speak with the homeowners, and hear about their learnings, why they implemented it, the benefits they've had. So a lot of these homeowners have experienced huge cost savings in their bills, and so not only is it a benefit for the climate and the environment, but also for the cost of living, which is hitting home for people considerably at the moment. So you get to talk to the homeowners. You also get to talk to the experts, so the architects or the designers, or some of them will have retrofit window people that you can speak to, solar experts, and you can really ask your technical questions and learn a little bit about either a small step that you want to take or a larger dream that you're dreaming into around making a more sustainable house for yourself. And so we really encourage everyone to come along. That the homes are live on our website, and you can kind of go through and see the different characteristics of each of the open homes, and kind of plan out the ones that feel the most relevant to you, and which will support you in whatever you're working through at the moment, and cater for your needs. So you can go, okay, I want to go to the East Geelong home and the Queenscliff home because they've got these elements that I'm really passionate about. And so that's what we encourage people to go in onto our website, have a look at the homes, and plan the ones that you want to go to, and then do a bit of a tour on the day and get all of your questions answered.
That's fantastic, Karina. And the website is, maybe you should mention the address.
Yeah, definitely. So the website is on Geelong Sustainability's website. You'll see that on our front homepage that you can jump onto the Sustainable House Day page from there. But it's www.geelongsustainability.org.au/8 SHD. So Sustainable House Day, SHD at the end of that. But if you just go onto our normal website, on that front page, you'll see the link, click on that, and that's got our range of events. And we're really passionate about providing people those tools to be able to make these changes because it makes a huge difference. The emissions that our residential space has in regards to the bigger picture is significant and really important that we're looking at how to do that tangibly in our region.
It's great to see, Karina, that it's so popular as it is. And I know it's been 16 years of growing a tradition almost, but how do you manage that sometimes you have hundreds of people who come to one house? And how do you get them through and how do they all get a good experience?
Yeah, no, we plan it out a lot, and that is the great thing about the day. It actually attracts thousands of people throughout the multiple homes around the region. The homes are open for 4 hours each, and so there is an opportunity for people to get that amount of time that they want to have where they can chat with the homeowners and the experts. But we do it via tours, so we don't have people just wandering through because they won't necessarily know what they're looking at. They won't know the key learnings that we want to share. And so we do it via set tours where the homeowners or the experts are actually taking, 10, 15-minute tours of the homes with groups of people. So the volunteers will gather you at the front, sign you in, and then you'll go on a tour of the home, learn all these pieces about it, all the tips and tricks, get your questions answered, and then the next tour will go through. And that allows for a large proportion of people to really learn collectively together.